Why did I get the Takumas with a weird name? Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and in here I have the Takuma Lingxi. So this is my second Takuma reel that I got on the mail. I was very intrigued by the brand and it looks quite premium. You even have to scratch to see the serial number of this reel. So this is a spinning reel. I think the Lingxi family only has smaller reels, but I will assert that on the table where I can dub while looking for the information. And this is quite a good looking reel. As you can see, the color of the accents is the same that you have on the box, and the box actually looks quite nice for an affordable reel. I think I paid 20 something euros for it on a early bird deal. I got plenty of them this last few weeks, and I think the price for this will settle under 50 for sure. 40s, lower 40s, I think it's a bang on price for what it offers. At least on paper it looks like a solid deal, but to check all of it, and even the spigot thing that I cannot remember the name even now that I'm making the third take, to see how stubborn I am. I have a smartphone over there and I will not go in there until I try to remember the name of the balance thing that you put on the opposite side of the lever. And I think I'm rambling too much about the thing that comes out of the opposite side of the arm of the reel. And I think we should go to the table before I do this more, which is actually quite weird. So let's go to the table. And now that we are on the table, I can tell you now that the price of this reel is just shy of 40 euros in the bunch load of vendors on AliExpress. As you can see, the box, even though it's made with cheap materials like very thin cardboard, it's very good. The graphics are professional looking. You even have that silver accent on the box, which is quite nice. So if you pay close attention to the box, you know that this is the 1000S, and in here it's the thing that it looks to me that this is an internal consumption reel for China. So very thin information on the reel, the explorer diagram, it's all on Chinese. And if we take everything out of the bags, even this one is in bubble wrap, you will see the balance bar, the thing that I couldn't remember the name of, or reel stand, and the handle. So you get a screw-in handle. It's a fixed handle, so it doesn't have any pivot point, so you have to take it out of the reel if you want to make it more compact. The cap on the opposite side that I will just swap for the reel balance thingy, it's made from aluminium. I will just put the reel stand there. I will put the handle on the other side, screw it in. There's no play on this reel, and by there's no play, there's still minimal play, of course, but for under 50 euros this is just mad. Look, even though my camera doesn't focus, you can see that that thing doesn't move, and the movement that it has is like less than half a millimeter. It's very tight. And in one of the times that I was swapping the braid, because I ended up swapping the braid 3 times on this reel, I upgraded the bushings. It had ABS plastic bushings or nylon bushing. I think it was nylon bushings, and I just upgraded for bearings. Not a lot of free spooling on the knob, but butter smooth. And butter smooth is also this reel, because it features something that I quite like, and it's a rarity to see on budget reels. It features a double shaft support. So the up and down movement, that's why you don't see any wobbliness, you don't see anything. Sound check, it's a little bit bad because I had the AC on full blast. Sorry for that, but the sounds are not intrusive. Even the auto close features works like a charm on this reel. You can see the asymmetric bail design. Another thing about the wire on the bail arm, it's a one piece, so everything that goes until the line roller is just one piece. Again, it feels like an upgrade on the Tagman, which was my favorite reel that I've got from AliExpress since I started the channel. So up until this point, this is the best reel that I've tested from AliExpress, which is a high praise because I quite like the Tagman. Now I'll just take it apart, so make just a close inspection. If you will remember the Tagman unboxing, the main shaft is a little bit thicker than the one on the Tagman. You also, as usual, get the rubber thingy on the drag adjustment knob just to keep a little bit of the moisture out of the drag washers. The drag is carbon. On this model it's 4.5 kilos, so 9 pounds, and the other ones, the 2000S and 2500S, it's 5 kilos. The gear ratio is 5.2 to 1 in all of them. All of them will take 100 meters of 0.6p, and all of them feature 7+1 ball bearings. This one weighs on the spot, so they claim 150 for this one, 153 for the other ones. This one is still on the margin of error, so under 151 grams. Not the lightest reel, but for this smoothness and for this much of good looks. So usually if you want to go under 150, you might get a smaller reel, you might get a deeper spool, you might get like 5+1 ball bearings. You will not get the balanced shaft, and man, again, the reel looks quite good. All the screws on this reel are Torx, which is also a good indication of the engineering behind this reel. Again, very snappy, very smooth. Everywhere you touch it will just move and keep moving. Everything is real tight. So in the Tagman you have a slight play on the main gear, so you'll have a play on the handle, and this one doesn't have it almost anything. The footprint is also quite small, so you have 100 millimeter height and 110 millimeters from the foot of the reel until the bail, basically, or the spool. It stands on itself, which means it's quite balanced, and in here you can see me fishing with it. So one of the first casts that I've did for chub, I've previously fished it for bass in 2 different spots. So I've taken this combo out 4 times already, and in here I just caught actually quite for this creek. So yeah, actually with the first chub of the day, you can see the orange colors, quite pretty guy, on a very small presentation. So I think 0.7 grams on this presentation with plastic and everything, so not bad. Again, this is my 3rd braid that I've put it in here. This is a Zukibo ice line. The other ones were the Mi Fine crap barbed wire and Devil's barbed wire, and some Timo IGK clone that is also crap, has a lot of memory. It looks like a coil after I took it out of the reel. So again, quite nice. I really enjoy to fish with this combo. I had it paired with a Mi Fine Pegasus. It's such a joy to fish with. So today I was fishing again for bass. Man, amazing. And again, remember, if you like the video, leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. As every video, I have everything linked down below, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.